The sunlight makes it hard for Hilma to see, reflecting off the snow that still covered the ground. Sarah stirred next to her, eager to return home, as was Hilma. The weird spider had provided a boatload of silk that she could weave into thread and then into the ropes necessary to construct her windmill. But for all of that, she'd have to make it back home first, safe and sound. And that is where we begin today. Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Innawood. We are here with Hilma Baron, out by, well, what remains of a spider's nest. To the south of us is that reindeer that I very much want to make friends with. So I'm hoping it's going to be here when we return, because, I want to make sure that we've got some cattle fodder next time we come out here. I also made a note on our map because there's a lot of chitin here, like 755 pieces of chitin. It's a lot. It's a lot of chitin. Yeah. Anyway, we need to get home, so we're going to have a little bit of a munch. We are going to try to mount up on Sarah here. We should have everything that we brought with us, and we're just going to try and make our way back home. We're going to have to travel up here to the northeast first, and then back down towards our cave. So let's get a move on. Oh, giant jumping spider. Okay, I can see it. Right, I was trying to track this down on the last. I've managed to find it. Okay. Is it going to run from me, though? I mean, Sarah's already charging up as well. It was right here. Okay, there it is. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, you're fleeing. Yeah, you're tiny. Okay, all right, we're going to start to try and run. I have no idea where you went to. You were right here. I don't know if it's... yeah, I don't know where it's jumping to. Yeah, we might not be able to track down this sucker. It's obviously been fighting something. Well, okay. I guess you got away, son. Let's carry on. There it is again. There it is. Okay, but where? Okay, it's to our southeast now. It is the same one as well. It's so much faster than us. Yeah, not a chance. Let's just keep on going. Oh, this is very, very bad. We've been spotted by a great mantis. That's a big issue. A ferocious cow-sized mantis stalks the fields of New England. It's probably capable of killing a moose with its powerful arms. Yeah. How fast is it? How fast? Practically immobile? You gotta be kidding me. Really? Okay. And this is us just riding on Sarah, who, while running, is a little bit slower than us. Do I want to try and kill this thing? What's its range? Well, it's certainly tempting. I'll give it that much. Only other issue is, can it jump? Probably. I'm going to say it probably can. We've been pulled in by it. From here? Okay. It's trying to grab us. Well, we stabbed it. Right. It's bleeding. We strike at it again. And again, it closes the distance. We aren't grabbed anymore. It's bleeding badly. Let's just move back, try and stab at it. Okay, that's good. I might want to try and start to run in a moment, but I mean, it's practically immobile, right? Yeah, and now it's afraid. Ah, you poor thing. Okay, all right, we're not going to be cruel, but we are going to try and take it down because mantises are dangerous creatures. Now, I know this is a great mantis. There might be a giant mantis. I've just been warned. I've been warned that mantises are, bad news, effectively. We're just going to keep on stabbing away here, and we're doing really good damage with our pike, but we can see that this thing, it is hefty. It has a lot of health. However, we continue to keep on stabbing at it at a really nice distance. I mean, we are going to improve our skill with this weapon at the same time here. We're getting criticals. Jeez. But this just goes to show you how things can go very wrong very quickly. There is a wolf that is faster than us, that is within range. We are going to try and see if we can get a stab off at it. Okay, we miss, it misses. We're going to have to worry about the Great Mantis later. We need to activate our scabbard, draw out our sword, dropping the pike, and we take a really good stab at the wolf. Okay, another good one, and we kill it. Hilma the pacifist. Yep, just making sure that she still is. She is a pacifist, but she's got some great skill at the same time. We're going to sheath our sword. We're going to try and wield the pike that's on the ground at the moment. And we're going to continue to attack this Great Mantis. Okay, I'm just going to put a quick note here and just say wolf, because we might as well try and see if we can butcher and get some meat. My gosh. Okay, let's not go right next to it. That is a little too dangerous for my liking. So I'm guessing the wolf must have heard all of this action. We don't actually have to be running right now because this thing is so slow. Well, now that I've said that, come on, keep on striking. Yeah, I don't like that. You know what, it's fleeing, so I think it's probably fine. Let's just keep on stabbing. It's got to be close to death now. We are nearly completely out of breath. Hilma, breathing heavily, continues to stab at it. Okay. Is it nearly dead? Yeah. I mean, it's close. I mean, if we did nothing, it would probably bleed to death, but yeah. Don't stop now, Hilma. Oh my gosh. This is unending. The other thing that makes me nervous is we are kind of close to the swamp here, and there we go. The Great Mantis dies. Let's go catch our breath back, and there's Sarah. Fantastic. Great timing, Sarah. So we want to go and set up all of our stuff. So let's just drop our pike off. I wonder, we could just go back. If we follow this trail, we should be able to find the wolf corpse without too much trouble. Should be along the blood. So we'll go and start to drag that. We are going to do a full butchery on the wolf. We'll probably try and strip its pelt first. Oh, I left you behind, didn't I? Okay, let's just drag you over towards where the other corpse is. Okay, they're pretty close to each other at the moment, so let's go remove all the items from the bag. Okay, we've got our saw in hand. Let's go put that fiber mat down. Well, this was not what I was expecting, I'll be honest. I was expecting us to get home without too much trouble. And I mean, really, it wasn't that much trouble for us to deal with these things. So let's start off with the wolf. First of all, we are going to go and skin it, and we got some pelts. Brilliant. How many? 4. We can roll them up and put them back into our bag, I think. Yep, there we go. Now as for the wolf itself, you know what? A stomach is still useful, so let's go and field dress it. Also, it does give us some sinew at the same time. 1 sinew, that's okay, and we'll take that stomach as well. The other stuff we aren't going to need, so we'll leave that for the woods. So we've got our bruised, skinned wolf carcass there. We could try and quarter it. It only takes 58 seconds. The full butchery takes next to no time though. And yeah, we've got all the tools we need to do a pretty good butcher here, so let's give it a shot, right? We didn't take any damage, so we're not too cold at the moment. We got some more sinew out of that as well. 6. Ah dear. And we'll just take the chunk of meat. We'll take the scraps as well, and the brains because they're useful, and we'll move everything off the square just to keep it cleaner. Right, and that leaves the the Great Mantis that we've got here. 2 hours to do a full butchery. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're sacrificing time, but it's going to be worthwhile. Oh boy, we are very weary after all of that. The sun is setting, which makes me a little nervous. How did we do for sinew? Hot damn. These insects, they don't stop. 7,000 sinew. I mean, the thing was massive. So there we go. You know, you don't get skin from them, but you get chitin, and we get some other really good stuff. Right, so we obviously need to have a little bit of space on ourselves, so let's just go take down the fiber mat, and we'll start to try and see if we can put some of these things on Sarah here. So we'll put the other sinew that we've got so far. Yep, that seems to be no problem. Good. We'll grab the rest of the sinew, we'll grab the fiber mat. Okay, that's going to be too much. So let's just start off with the fiber mat. Or let's just say 6,000 sinew. There we go, that works. Put that fiber mat and the sinew on Sarah. Oh, it's too heavy. Damn. Okay, so I'm guessing you either dropped some of that or we still have it. Oh, 8,000. Yeah, it's a lot of sinew. Well, we're not leaving this behind. I can tell you that much. We are not leaving it behind. So I'm going to figure out how we can carry all of this back. Okay, I think if we wear our leather cloak, we should be okay. Yes, so it was volume, not weight, that was the issue for us at the moment. Our torso is going to be super pampered. That's fine, but we've got, just look at the sinew. Look at this. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Right, we've got everything else that we need. We're going to wield our pike, and I think that's it. I think that's everything. Let's just have a look and see what's around. Oh, there's a Cosmo out here. Right, and as you can see that we're leaving some stuff here. That's okay. It's going to happen, isn't it? Let's mount Sarah, and we are going to try and see if we can get back before the sun gets any lower. Being mindful of wasps and everything else, I think we'll try and go up towards these alder trees next. Oh, and let's remove this note here. Yep, we got that, wolf. Well, we safely made it up towards the alder grove. That's a really good start. Let's carry on with the last of the sun. Oh boy, we've made it back. We have made it back officially. Righto, so we can't ride over you, can we? No, I should actually just pull that out the way if we can. Which we can. Let's grab the travois. Just leave it there for now. Sarah, follow me back inside, please. You know what? I feel like that's a perfect spot. We'll tie you up there. Maple, good to see you. The fire is still on. Let's go drop our pike over here. What a time. What a time. So, a lot of sinew here. Let's just go and remove all items from the bag. We got pelts. We got all of our other goodies, which we're just going to go and drag over in this direction at the moment. Looks like you've left some mess there. Hey, Maple. That's fine. Not a problem. So, the scraps of meat, the stomach, the chunks of meat, we do want to do stuff with that. So, let's just jump into our inventory. We're going to reload our lamp here, just so that we have some light. We don't want to be working super late tonight. You know what? Let's actually, let's just cook up the meat as is. All right, there we go. Got some nice cooked meat. Knock that back, nice and full. We'll have some of the clean water that's there as well. Okay, next up, the stomach that we've got. We want to turn that into just a regular sealed stomach. Let's use some of the short cordage pieces that we've got nearby. And yep, we are using clean water. That's not a problem. There we go. Another sealed stomach. We'll drop that in there. Always good for us to have things. And by things, I mean containers. Right, next up, windmill. Let's have a look, see where we are at. So we need to have our ropes. We've got one short rope at the moment. We are going to be using a long rope here, the one that we've been using for butchery. So that is a bit of a sacrifice. Let's see exactly what we're going to need to make those ropes. Cordage ropes are definitely an option for us. It's just a question of time. So for us to make a cordage rope, we need to have a whole heap of short cordage pieces. 36 to make a rope. So I guess the thing is we need to have 36 withered plants or 36 piles of straw, which, that's also totally doable. If we just go out and cut some grass, so maybe we want to do that. Just keep our sinew as it is for now. Because believe me, we're going to need a lot of it for other bindings and clothing. A lot of reasons why we're going to need it. So let's just store that away safely for now. I swear we've got something more than just a stone sickle. Like, I'm pretty sure that we do. Like a bronze sickle or just a regular sickle, but I can't find it for the life of me right now. So we'll just go with what we've got. We don't need to have our light on, I think. It's not too late in the night. We're not too tired. So we're just going to go see if we can get a whole heap of straw here, or grass pieces. Okay, we've got 41 pieces of straw from doing that. So we'll pop back inside and make those short cordage pieces. So obviously we want to be using our wheel to do this, and it's going to take next to no time to do it. There we are, a whole heap of short cordage pieces. Next up, the short cordage rope, and put that stuff away just for now. That's our rope. So we've got some cordage left over from there, I believe. Yes, there's 4 pieces that are left over there. Oh, yeah, and I just kind of I just kind of clicked. I was like, yeah, it wasn't just one rope though, was it? It was 6. So while that didn't take too long, it is quite micromanagey. So we might be better off just making some regular old ropes. Yeah, I'm thinking so. So we only need 5, and it's gonna require a fair amount of that sinew that we got, but that's gonna be it. That's that done and dusted. Oh, we are tired now though. Okay, I was just gonna say we're not tired, so we'll work on it. We are tired, so we will stop. We're gonna take off this cloak of ours. We're gonna jump in bed just after checking the fire. 42 minutes, so we definitely are going to need to chuck something new in there. Nice fresh log. Plop ourselves down, and we'll call it a day. Okay, our torso is the only thing that hasn't recovered at this stage. So, pretty happy about all of that though. And looks like Hilma is happy. Got comfortable. Yeah, it is a nice comfy bed that you got there. Right, let's have some of this nice clean water. And you know what? We could fry some of these scraps of meat, couldn't we? Fried meat. That's the one. And it looks like we can just do one. Okay, sure. We'll use that oil. And there we are. Some nice fried meat to start the day. And we'll just cook the scraps. They take next to no time. Knock them back. The sun is up outside now. Oh, we should worry about those pelts first of all, I think. Yeah, we don't want them going off on us. So, cured pelt. Let's go get a curing. We actually run out of salt at that point though. Huh. Okay, we'll do those to start with, and then we'll see if we can make some more salt. We can. Rock salt. Alright, we'll spend a little bit of time doing that then. Boom. That'll be enough to do it. Work on that last pelt, and then we will see if we can actually tan those pelts. Tanning fur pelt. Looks like we have enough. We can only do the one though. As looking at that, oh yeah, no, we have exactly 6, which is perfect. And there we go. Another fur pelt. Excellent. So the next stage of our construction is looking at the windmill. Okay, what are we missing? Oh, I didn't actually make the ropes. All right, so let's do that now. So 5 ropes, half an hour to do it. There we are, done. We're very hungry, so we'll pop outside before we start to work on the windmill. Have ourselves some nice fresh raspberries. Well, I say fresh, they're dehydrated and frozen, and we'll have some of that nice dehydrated meat. Excellent. Frosty jerky, it's the best. Right, windmill. It's time. 8 hours and 46 minutes. Moderate activity. Let's not well, wait, it doesn't look like we can fail this. Okay. What is going on? You suddenly register a buzzing in your senses. It's getting louder and your head starts to throb. Something is coming. Okay. Stop crafting. Yes. That's not good. Is that a portal storm? It could very well be. Okay, right. Let's just activate our sword. Get that out. Just so that we're ready. Okay, something is coming. Right. Well, we've got our door here. We should be safe. We can't really see weather from this point. And here's the tricky thing. It's like, I'm tempted to climb up onto the roof. At the same time, reality is breaking. Yep, okay. Yeah, that's not good. We hear a voice speaking to us, coming from the walls almost.
Do you want to live the rest of your life hiding like a coward? Or come out and face your fears?
That's a very good question. That is a very good question. Okay. Now, I think we did see a tear just for a moment. Okay, we're seeing smoke. We're seeing smoke from over here. That's not great. The voice speaks yet again as our lamp is extinguished. 1,000,000 tiny pinpricks in space open for an instant and smoke fills the air. Just over there. Okay. We're hearing squealing, high-pitched squeals. The voice again.
Close your eyes. Can you see the darkness? It is not the absence of light, but the liquid blood of the void itself. It lives. I live.
Okay, Hilma. Oh boy. We hear... Okay, we hear another voice.
Mommy? Don't look at the sky. Cover your head, everyone.
We hear that again and again. There's people asking for help. We hear... Yeah, someone's outside.
Come on, they can help us.
Hilma? Yeah, we are seeing actual portals now. We got a tile for them. Okay, you know what? Damn it, we're gonna grab our pike. We're gonna wield our pike. We're gonna store our sword in our scabbard. Look, Hilma is hearing people call for help. Now, she knows Migos. She's experienced them before in the past. Knows them all too well, and knows that they can mimic voices. But other than this creepy-ass voice speaking from the walls, these are the first human voices that she's heard since she's arrived here. They're screaming for help, and they know that someone's here because they can see the smoke that's just, slowly but surely being filtered out of the cave. We gotta open the door. I mean, here's the other thing. We could clamber on top of the roof. That is also an option. I think that's maybe the safer option because then we can peek down off the side and see if there are actually people there. So, we're gonna climb. We are going to climb, Hilma. We're going to climb up to the west. Okay. Right. As we climb to the top here, the memory disappears. The memory? The sun is snuffed out like a candle. And just all around us, these tiny portals are here. Okay. We're going to peek over the edge. We don't see anyone. Tall grass. A giant hole that looks like an eye opens in the sky, then closes as if blinking. Horrifying. I love it. That's the Watcher, or one of the Watchers, Hilma. Oh, I saw something then. I saw a creature. From the southwest and below, we hear that voice again. So the southwest. Absence. Okay, a hostile creature is here. In every sense, you have claims this space to be empty, but your mind is not fooled. There is an emptiness here that is far from natural. It's within range, it's slower than us. We stab out towards it. We make a strike at the absence, but we don't hit it. We fake a strike, we miss yet again. Can we hit this thing? Is my question. I mean, it's unaware of us. It can't see us from this distance. We can. We strike it. Hilma continues to stab at the darkness with her pike, and she hits something. Somehow, she hits something. Let's continue striking. There we go. Yet again. Whoa. You feel stretched, as if part of you was elsewhere. You're not solid enough to affect matter, and your equipment falls through you. What the hell? Okay. It just everything's on the ground. Okay. The absence is hurt. It's practically immobile. Do we have enough time to grab the pike? We are comfortable? Yeah, right. No, that's falling very, very quickly. Effects, incorporeal. You lack substance as if you aren't quite fully here. Okay, so we're like a ghost at the moment? We cannot wield when incorporeal. For an instance, you feel the absence's hunger upon you. Yeah, our items tumble to the floor. How long are we incorporeal for? Is my next question. Okay, the absence is following us. It's on top of our equipment at the moment. We might just have to try and jump down and get back inside. If Hilma can even interact with the doors. Okay. Well, that's our travois. We're going to go climb off this edge. This way, climb down. Yup. Okay, we're on the ground. Let's see. Oh, we can open the door. Okay, so we're going to wait by the fire, just with nothing on her. Hilma shivers. And yet again, small portals open nearby, smoke filling the air. The voice speaks yet again.
The veil is torn, and the fabric is in tatters. Gaze into the void as I gaze back at you. Eye to eye. This is the way of contact. The way of communication.
Yeah. No, we're okay. Thanks. We're fine. We're not incorporeal anymore. Okay. We gotta go kill this thing. Hang on. We can see light again outside. Are things normal? Only one way to find out. We climb to the west. Okay. Right, the sun's back. What is a swarm structure? Okay, there is something that we're seeing nearby called a swarm structure. Light is back. Sure. Okay, so that's the swarm structure down there. Your mind can't decide if this is a vast structure or an endless swarm of tiny flying sharp things. The only thing you know for sure is that it is far too large to fit into the space it occupies. Okay, we are going to run over here. First thing we're going to do is pick up our pike. Oh god. Okay, it's here. It's here. The integrity of space-time is violated. This thing is immobile, from what we can tell. It is already damaged. It might have been fighting a turkey that's nearby. We're going to run back 2 squares because we can fight from that far away. We stab the swarm structure with pike in hand. Oh yeah, that's not great. So, all around us, small twisting blades appear. You're uncertain whether this dwarfs you or you dwarf it. Its exact shape and number of dimensions is constantly changing, but it is always sharp enough to cut a moment in half. Yeah, I don't like that at all. So I feel like the swarm structure probably called these things to it. If we kill it, do the blades disappear? There's only one way to find out. We kill it. The swarm structure disappears, but the blades do not, and they are heading right towards us. They are much slower than us while we are running, so we just need to go. And I think the best option for us to go right now is to the north. What the hell happened now? You awake with a start from what must have been a horrifying daydream. Your body aches as if the wounds were real. We're in pain, sure. There's blood everywhere, all around us. The twisting blade disappears. Can I strike at one? We fake a strike, we miss, we just gotta climb. We've gotta get down. Climb down. Yep. Okay. Oh boy. Yep, we slip and fall. Falling off the edge, we're slammed into the ground, taking a fair amount of damage. Our torso is rocked, our arms are not feeling great. The twisting blade is still above us. We continue to run, making our way back to our home. People are not out here. Nope, this is something else. Maple, get back inside. Alright, let's go and... We're not... Okay, let's lead you now. Come on, back inside. Close the door. Okay. Let's tie you up there, Maple. We're going to go and put on some of basic stuff. We're going to put on the bronze helmet again, put on our skirt, just so that we have something on, and wait to see if these things come down through the top. We're in severe pain. Okay. The voice speaks yet again. It's like whenever we come back in here, it's taunting us. And it's the same words as well. Oh, although there was something else there. Something earlier, just as we arrived back in here before we put the equipment on.
Can you feel your heart burning? Can you feel the struggle within? The fear within me is beyond anything your your soul can make. You cannot kill me in a way that matters.
Cool. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, let's stay by the fire, Hilma. Just shaking. There it is.
The road ahead is long and the hour is late. Do not let these walls impede your travel.
And more squealing. If there was anyone out there, they aren't out there anymore, Hilma. They were trying to blur you out. The moment feels thick, as if it's not quite over. Yeah, the storm is still here. Oh boy, so much for the windmill, huh? I mean, maybe we'll still get that done. Something is speaking in runes. I've never seen any of this stuff before. I love it. It's terrifying. It's creepy. It's everything good. Yeah.
Remember when you were young and dreams could still come true? Outside, they still can.
Yeah, it's really trying to beckon us back out there, huh? Yep.
Afraid. Fear is just a function of the flesh. Can the light of your intellect not gaze beyond the blood and bone and see that there is no place for fear here, outside?
We hear quiet crying from outside again. From the southwest and the northwest, someone calling out, screaming out that they don't want to die. I love you and I'll never forget you. All these voices. It sounds like a mother and a child, and then others. Are these voices that were once heard by the Watchers, being imitated just like the Migos do? If so, it's like these are memories, spirits, souls, trapped within these voids. Or maybe it's always happening. Portals are strange, right? They're windows into another time, another place. They're always experiencing this end. These agonizing screams, they continue.
A monologue is not a conversation. A monologue is not a bridge of communication. Let's speak and understand each other.
We'll yell out then.
Fine. Talk then.
No answer. And then it fades. Oh my god, the timing! The timing! Reality returns to normal. Just as Hilma calls this this asshole out. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, alright, we'll take the stuff back off. Put it back. Time to climb back up onto the roof. Freezing cold, but where we can get our stuff. Let's climb to the west. The integrity of space-time is violated. Oh my god, they're still here. It's not over. 11 twisting blades. I totally thought it had passed. Again, another ruse. They're just flying. Maybe they're flying? It's hard to tell. They're disappearing. Okay, they're disappearing. There is still a swarm structure around though. We're seeing one. Where? Down below. Actually, no, to the north. To the northeast. Okay, alright. We're going to start to try and put some of the stuff back on. I'll try and do it in order, where possible. Get the socks on. The next socks. Chest wrap. Now the body armor. Actually, Gambison should have come before that. That's fine. We do what we can. Arming pants. And yeah, we'll just go start putting everything else back on now. Oh boy. That was a lot. That's not what I was expecting. And I also didn't expect it to turn us into a freaking ghost, just to like phase us out of reality. So then, Hilma, is this blood yours? It's hard to know, but it originated from her. Maybe that was her coming back to reality. Well, not reality, but becoming corporeal again. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the pike over the edge. It's going to drop down. Hopefully it didn't get damaged. Reason I'm doing that is I would like to not fall, ideally. We'll climb down. All right, we're good. We're going to go and wield this pike again. Wield rather than wear. We're in severe pain, which ain't great, but I just do not like the idea that swarm structure is still out here. Okay, it teleports. It teleports, okay. Well, we're going to start striking at it from up here. It summons the blades. Of course it does. Of course it does. Okay, run. Run, run, run. Don't stop running. The twisting blades disappear. Can I strike at it? Swarm structure's back. This thing needs to go. And just like that, it does disappear. Defeated by Hilma. What a time. And all of our animals are safe. All of them are okay. We're in severe pain. But sitting back by this fire, we know that we are alive. Enhanced blocking. Multiple attacks at a time. I mean, that's cool. Hot damn. Well, here we are. At the end of an episode. We could continue working on the windmill now, but I feel like that's probably going to be a tomorrow thing. Yeah, Hilma needs to rest. She needs to bandage up those limbs. She will recover from this. And now she knows not to trust those voices. Be they familiar or not, they are the voices of the void, the voices of the Watchers. There is no other human life here. I don't think it's going to change for her anytime soon, no matter how much she desires it. And so when the storms appear in the future, she will still defend this place, but she'll do so knowing that the voice of the void lies. It tricks, it deceives, but with their eye in the sky and this all-knowing voice, Hilma can certainly be sure that she is being watched. Wow, what an episode. Not what I was expecting in the slightest, so I hope you all enjoyed this as well. And yeah, sometimes I will make poor decisions as a player because it's something that the character would do. I'm not always going to actively try to put Hilma in danger, but she was a rescue pilot before, and she hadn't heard human voices or normal sounding voices for a long while. The idea that someone could be here, that someone could be in danger, that they could need help. She was willing to risk it, fighting back interdimensional creatures. What a day for a pacifist. Well, Legionnaires and Watchers, I ask you all, if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. For now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned. And finally, I'd like to extend a great big thank you to the Legion on Patreon, who continue to make this content possible. If you too would like to join the Legion, you can find all the relevant details below.